What's up guys, so today's video is another video request, and today it's going to be on the good old blue bike again. I've got the video request here in front of me. Today's video request is basically what to do when you first get a pit bike, like this one here. Obviously not as bad as this one, but a better one if you know what I mean. So in this video I'm going to cover how you're going to start your bike up and run it when you first get it brand new out the box sort of style, how to balance yourself like without falling off when you first get your bike to get used to it sort of thing, how to build up courage to increase your speed, which is quite a hard thing to do for some people, and what to do and what not to do whilst riding. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cover what to do when you first start up your bike. So this is obviously an old bike, it's 10 years old this one is. So when you first get your bike, it's going to be obviously spick and span, unlike this one which is muddy as hell. You're going to want to make sure there's fresh fuel in it, like brand new stuff, no old crap, you want the new stuff in there. And you want to make sure your oil's nice and topped up. You might want to change your oil out for some new stuff because it does come with oil, most bikes do, but you might want to stick some nice new stuff in here. This is the oil area. Make sure that's filled up nice and right to top of the line. Don't overfill it. If you overfill it, it will probably harm your engine more. But yeah, you're going to want to come down here, switch your choke on, which is one of these things here. They may look different on different bikes, but you want to flick that upwards or whatever it is and put your fuel on, which mine already is. And then you're going to want to put your kill switch so it's on, if you've got one of these kill switches. If not, it'll be a little button, it'll be on already, it'll be turned off already, so you won't need that. You're going to kind of want to like prime your engine as well, so you're going to want to kick it down slowly to start off with, if my bike's going to allow me to do that, like that. But mine starts my first time because it's such an old bike, just starts up like that. But choke on, you're going to want to kick it down slowly. Probably if you've got a clutch, pull the clutch in, just push it down slowly, then let go of the clutch when you pull it back up, and then kick it down hard, and it should start up, hopefully, if you've done everything right so far. And then I'll just leave your bike for a good 5 minutes. If it's the first time it's been started, just leave it to warm up. Turn the choke off if you want to. Don't rev it mad or anything, just let it warm up, do what it does best sort of thing. After the bike's warmed up, you don't really want to go riding it and everything straight away. Just slowly, I'd slowly ride it to break the engine in a little bit. Some people use hard braking, some people like light brakings sort of thing. They're both the same, they both do the same job, so it doesn't really matter. As for my new bike, which is in this room here, haven't ridden it hard yet. I've only ridden it around this patio quite a few times just to break the engine in a little bit, just that small bit, just so the engine doesn't like blow up or anything. But that's kind of what you want to do when you're starting the bike, nothing in depth, just start like a normal bike and just don't go revving it hard. So I'm just going to start mine now. There you go, that's my bike started up, and I'll just leave it to warm up like that. You'll get the smoke out, you'll get all the engine nice and clean and everything. I'll just leave the bike to warm up like this, and that's all I do to start the bike and everything. So the next thing is how to balance yourself out and not fall over. Well, it's easy really. You've got like this. If you're quite a tall person, easy. If you're a short person, it'll be just as fine. It's just a bit of pain on my stickers coming off my Monster Energy one. Oh well, bit of pain now. So you just want to have your body like that in between your legs. Sit like central on the bike, and then just sit down like a normal one, just like a normal bicycle, but the seat's more comfy on these. And you've got all your controls, so you've got your kill switch, front brake, throttle here obviously, and you're going to have your clutch here as on my newer bike. And you're going to want, when you're starting off, I'd say just put one leg up on first, or even if you're starting off, just have both legs on the ground. Put it in gear, which will be up on any newer bike, so it'll be up. And then you're just going to want to slowly roll forward with your legs down. I'll just keep going with my legs down, just in case. If you feel unbalanced, just put a leg down or another leg down sort of thing, so you don't fall over. The more speed you have, the more balance you get usually. Well, that's what I find. So it's really easy to balance. As long as you can ride like a pedal bike, you'll have no problems balancing on a motorcycle. So the next thing is going to be how to build up courage and increase your speed. So once you've been riding for a while, you'll be used to all the controls, you'll be used to moving around the seat a little bit, moving forward on the seat when you're slowing down and coming around a corner sort of thing, and using the back brake, which is down here, and the front brake, and the clutch, and the throttle, and the gears and all that. Once you're used to all that, once you feel like you're like confident with it, you can start to pick up speed a little bit more after a while. So when you'll build up speed easily. Once you get riding, you'll realise that going slow is boring, and you just want to go fast all the time. You want to hit bumps, you want to just be reckless really, but that's what happens. So it's pretty easy to build up speed after a while. It took me a while to get used to it. The next topic is what to do and what not to do whilst riding. Well, I've got some good ones for this one. Well, whilst riding, I would most certainly not lock up the front brake. I've done it loads of times since I started riding last year. Just pulling the front brake that a little bit too hard, locks up the front wheel, and you just completely flip yourself off the bike. It's happened loads of times to me. It catches you. That's the thing, that's the annoying thing about it. Catches you on the underguard because your bar just got like that from underneath you. You'll be riding happily going along, bring the front brake a little bit too much, the front bars will go like that, and it will just throw you off the side, this side or that. So you'll have a low side or high side. It's a bit annoying, but that's one thing I wouldn't do whilst riding. Also, whilst riding, or when your engine's running, any time, you've got the engine running, you push your kick lever down. You don't want to do that whilst the engine's running, because it will do this. So I'll show you, this is an old bike, it doesn't really matter that much, but it does this. So I've got the engine running, like this, I push the kick lever down, listen to it. That's the sound of all like the gears in this kick lever grinding with the other ones inside. It's not good, it's not good. It'll wear this mechanism in here out really quick, and it's just not good in general for the bike. So I wouldn't do that whilst the engine's running. That is definitely one thing I wouldn't do. And also, I wouldn't spray like WD-40 or anything on the discs, or in this case I've got a drum brake on the back, but you can't really do that, so don't really matter if you've got drum brakes, but if you've got discs, it matters. But yeah, that's all the tips I've got for first getting a motorcycle and how to ride it the first time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, guys.